The Iowa Center for Peace and Development on Tuesday demanded the immediate release of the president of Miyetti Allah, Kauta Abdullah Bodijo. The group, which addressed a press conference in Katison, also urged the Fulani community to take appropriate legal action against the Nigerian army to challenge Bodijo's arrest. According to reports, Miyetti Allah leader was arrested on the 23rd of January at the Tundu Malaya Cattle Market, Tunduwada Karo local government area of Nasarawa State. His arrest was linked with the Fulani nomad vigilante team which Miyetti Allah launched in Nasarawa State on the 17th of January. Both the Department of State Services and the Nigerian Army denied being responsible for Bodijo's arrest, but the National Secretary of the group, Saleh Al-Hassan, insisted that the arrest was by the DSS and the Army. Miyetti Allah said Bodijo's whereabouts were unknown since his arrest on January 23rd. Speaking with journalists on Tuesday in Katsina, the executive director of the Iowa Center for Peace and Development, Awaka Birchi, described Bodijo's arrest and continued detention as an unlawful act capable of heating up the polity. He said, "We have observed with keen interest the unacceptable treatment meted out to northern Nigeria by the APC-led government, which may unduly heat up the polity. The recent arrest and continued detention of the president of Miyetti Allah, Kautahori Abdullah Bello Bodijo of Fulani extraction by the army is unacceptable. Bodijo has been held for over 2 weeks now without any reasonable explanation from the army or defense headquarters. We at the center call on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the military authorities to, as a matter of urgency, release Dr. Bodijo or hand him over to appropriate legal authorities or security. Just because he launched a nomadic vigilante group in Nasarawa and has the intention of forming it in all the states of the federation should not warrant his detention by the army. As the center acknowledges the maturity exhibited by the Fulani community while their leader is detained illegally, we encourage them to take any legal action at their disposal to see their leader free." Meanwhile, the Commissioner of Police in Nasarawa State, Shehu Umar Nadada, has denied any involvement in the formation of the 1,144-man Fulani nomad vigilante team by the Miyetti Allah president. Punch reported that the inauguration, which took place in Lafia, was attended by the Nasarawa State Assistant Commissioner of Police Operations, Abdulaziz Aliyu, who was said to have represented the police commission. But speaking with journalists on Tuesday, Nadada denied knowledge of the vigilante group, saying he was not officially notified. He said, "I'm assuring you that the nomad vigilantes, as they call themselves, are on their own. There was no formal report to the police concerning the issue. Nobody wrote to me or called me that he was coming here for anything. We have been working with some vigilante groups that are recognized by the government, but we will not work with any vigilante that is not recognized by the government." Residents in the state had alleged the involvement of the police in the formation of the nomad vigilante group, as officers of the command were seen providing security for them during the inauguration ceremony. But reacting to the allegation, CP Nadada said the police command provided security at the venue of the inauguration ceremony for the 1,144-man nomad vigilante members in order to avert the breakdown of law and order at the event. Nobody informed the command in written form or verbally about the vigilante group, but ordinarily, if there is any gathering like that, we cannot allow people to gather without providing security for them so that hoodlums would not go and hijack the gathering, he said. So if this is the reason the commissioner is giving, so as they were gathering, they didn't give them information of what they were going to do. They just went to the police and said, "Some people are gathering, or yeah, bring your police officers to this place." Or there wasn't an information given to him, or is denying the fact that the commissioner of police in Nasarawa State, they were involved in the formation of this vigilante group. I think this is just a kind of lie that we are not going to take as Nigerians. The commissioner of police should be held responsible and accountable for the formation of the vigilante in that state, because in that video we saw them represented, fully represented. It was shot, a video was shot, they were in that place, and the agenda of what is going on, they were part of it. They knew what was going on, and now coming to deny that they never knew or officially were giving information on what was going on. So they have to be given officially to destroy a country. If somebody comes to attack your house, you need to officially write to the police to come and defend you. If they knew, whether officially or unofficially, that this thing was being created and was against, or it was illegal, not backed by the federal government, they should have taken action. They're now coming to feign ignorance or innocence on this matter is uncalled for. But I heard that the last time the DSS said the Miyetti Allah leader was not in their custody. They are not holding the Miyetti Allah leader. These accusations, sometimes we want to understand that there is a covert operation on this guy. If not the DSS or the police, then who is holding the Miyetti Allah leader? Probably they want to do some of their secret covert operations, and somehow they may be holding this man but will deny, so as not to create a sense of like the DSS, the police, they are the ones holding our leader, so let's attack them. Probably they are being ordered by Oga on the top to make it discreet and probably deny that he is with them. That's how Nnamdi Kanu was arrested in Kenya, and it dawned on us that the DSS did a rough job on arresting Nnamdi Kanu, which was, according to some people, not the conventional means. So the DSS could use unconventional means to lay hold on anybody. Yes, go against the rules of operation, the rules of engagement, and hold anybody. But what I think is that let it not get to a point whereby these guys will retaliate. Some of the things that the allegations that is being penned on them as the Fulani, kidnapping, banditry, and terrorism. So everything happening in Nigeria, from banditry to terrorism, is being attributed to Fulani. So they say that if they want peace to reign, the DSS, the police, the federal government should release their leader or take a legal process against him. If not, they might strike and cause chaos in the country. Who knows? Whether some of the things that are happening is just being a kind of warning to the federal government, the police, and the DSS to release their leader, that is Bodijo. Since his arrest, we have not heard from him. Since his arrest, his whereabouts is yet unknown, not confirmed. The DSS have denied that they are in custody of the Miyetti Allah leader. Those in Miyetti Allah are saying that since January 23rd, he's no more with them and they don't know his whereabouts. The last time they checked, it was the DSS that came and picked him in their secretariat. One other point that was raised is that the APC-led government has not favored the North so far, the 8 months of Tinubu presidency, and especially the Fulani. It has not favored the Fulani. So that's why they created this nomad group, vigilante group, so as to curb some of the excesses on the Fulani people, those that are grazing in the bushes. They plan to reciprocate or recreate this vigilante group in all the 36 states of the country. However, it was revealed that this outfit was not supported by the police, by the army, by the federal government. They termed it an illegal. It's illegal as of now. Probably that's why we are not seeing the leader. Probably that was why the leader is nowhere to be found and is arrested. So the illegality having the police, army at the inauguration ceremony tells you a lot that we will never forget and would not be erased from our minds. These guys are part and parcel of the carnage that is happening in the society. If any Fulani man belongs to the police, it is easier for them to be sabotages. It is easier for them to help their brothers carry out menace activities and chaos against other peoples. Look at what happened in Plateau Jos. People accuse the army of giving cover to the terrorists. We have forgotten so long, just so easy. We just forget things like that. They were the ones that were giving cover to them, and we keep quiet. The army is not reacting to that. Well, so another evidence now. These guys were at the inauguration of this vigilante. The commissioner of police is denying that he was not officially. That is not professionalism. In the same country, some of these guys should be behind bars and should be dismissed from the police force. But what do you expect? A country that has no direction, a country that has no ideology. People just do things because of ethnicity, religion, and political interest. So we have caught the police commissioner lying that he is not aware. I don't want to use the word officially. Aware, he's aware. His assistant commissioner was there. The army represented. Other police agencies were represented in that meeting. In fact, he has policemen guiding him, so they won't give them reports. So if there's an intelligence that something wants to happen and the policeman is there, the commissioner of police might not be informed because he was not officially. This is just so unfortunate. I don't know how these people get into these positions and heading leadership, this position of leadership. Well, Nigeria, until we change, overhaul the police system, overhaul our security system, focus on capability, capacity, and those that are qualified for a job, irrespective wherever you're from. No wonder we have leaders that are clueless, leaders that are short sighted, leaders that don't know where they are going, but they claim they want to take people to a place. They sustain themselves in power through propaganda, through all sort of manipulations. So we are calling on the federal government, the police agencies, to help us find where Miyetti Allah leader Bodejo, his whereabouts. We don't know his whereabouts, so that we will not have any other cause to have a group want to revolt against the country.